What unfolded on that mountainside was not random madness, but a terrifyingly coherent response to a threat that existed only within the mind, and yet was powerful enough to lead 9 people, together, into the cold with no expectation of return. When the official investigation finally concluded, it did so with language that felt less like an answer and more like a retreat. The cause of death was attributed to an unknown compelling force, a phrase so broad it explained everything and nothing at once. Key documents were sealed without detailed justification, and for years the case remained suspended in administrative silence. When portions of the files were later released, they offered fragments rather than clarity. Reports contradicted earlier statements. Witness testimonies shifted subtly over time. Traces of radiation found on some clothing were acknowledged, then minimized, without a convincing explanation of their origin. Even the delay in mounting a full search raised quiet questions. None of these details alone proved negligence or deception, but together they created a pattern of unresolved gaps, as though finding a conclusion had never been the true priority. The mountain yielded no answers, and the institutions responsible for uncovering them seemed unwilling or unable to press further into uncertainty. What remains most disturbing is not the physical mechanism that ended the hikers' lives, but the invisible force that convinced them to abandon the very principles that had kept them alive until that moment. There was no sign of pursuit, no sound recorded, no frantic message scrawled in a notebook.